Hello friends, today we are going to start with one experiment that is of fluid mechanics, second year mechanical engineering students. Uh, Myself Prasad Bosge, assistant professor in mechanical engineering, Sanjeevani College of Engineering, would like to welcome you all students to this video in which we are going to discuss about the determination of hydraulic coefficient of orifice. Now this is related to the subject fluid mechanics. Now let us go through the details, the procedure, the diagram, the terms, and the observation table. All these things we are going to discuss in this video, and we will now let us go through the aim. Aim of this experiment is to determine coefficient of velocity, that is CV, coefficient of discharge CD, and coefficient of contraction CC for a circular orifice under a varying discharge. Now here we are clearly, it is mentioned that the discharge is varying, and we are going to find out these three terms, that is CV, CC, and CD. Now in this experimental setup, you can clearly see we are having an open tank. We will be having an open tank which is equipped with a orifice. Okay, then we are having a graded scale to measure the distances of the level, that is piezometer, for to measure the height of the water from the orifice, and is provided with the measuring coordinates of x and y. Next, discharge measuring tank for to collect the water, and hence we can actually measure the Q actual, that is what we also call it as the theoretical actual discharge. So this aim is what? To find CV, CD, and CC. Now let us see in details. Now here we have to go through some formulas which are theoretically derived. Now theoretically derived formulas are, here you can see the actual discharge. Now how you find out the actual discharge? Actual discharge is measured, or the formula is represented as area of measuring tank multiplied by the rise in water level in centimeters or in millimeters or in meters, and that is divided by time. So how much time is required to measure that much volume of water, that is called as Q actual. Now there is something called as the important term called as the theoretical discharge. Now theoretical discharge is derived from a derivation for orifice, and that formula clearly states that it is the product of area of the orifice. Orifice means what? It is an opening, a circular opening through which the water is getting out, or it is discharged. So area of the orifice multiplied by 2gh. Now 2 is, g is what? The constant of gravitational constant. H is the value of height of the water column, or piezometric height of water from the discharge, and that is raised by 1 by 2. Now the formula for CD, that is the coefficient of discharge, is actual discharge upon theoretical discharge. How we find out the actual discharge? Actual discharge is found out by this formula, and theoretical discharge is found out by this formula. Let us move ahead. Now clearly here you can go through this diagram of this experimental setup. Now in this diagram you can clearly see here this is the orifice. You can see this orifice. This is the orifice. Okay, this is the height to which water is you have from this level to this level water, and the value of H. H is the piezometric head, or the head of water from this orifice, and this you can see this section CC. This section CC is the vena contracta section, and the water starts discharging. Okay. Now Again this diagram you can find that uh, here you can see the value of h, the height. Now x is the distance. If you assume a particle moving in the x direction and y direction in the planes of horizontal plane and vertical plane with respect to this vena contracta. Consider a hypothetical particle of water starts moving in this direction through this orifice and it travels a certain distance of x, certain horizontal distance of x and a certain vertical distance of y from the plane of vena contracta, or that is CC, with respect to time, that is small t. So this horizontal distance of that particle and the vertical distance when it travels in a time t when the height is h. At that particular point you can get the actual discharge, theoretical discharge, CD, CB and CC. Okay. Now these terms I have already explained you. Again I will repeat. Now what is x? X is nothing but the horizontal distance travelled by the particle in time t. Y is the vertical distance travelled between P and CC. P means what? The particle and the vena contracta C, vertical distance. And V is the actual velocity of the jet at vena contracta. Actual velocity of the jet at vena contracta. Now these formulas are given. For horizontal distance is given by x is equal to v into t, velocity into time. Vertical distance is given by y is equal to 1 by 2 gt square. When you simplify all these equations, you will get the theoretical velocity here. That is v theoretical is equal to 2g8 raised to the power 1 by 2. You can go through these calculations. Okay, t is equal to x by v, putting 3 in equation 2, y is equal to 1 by 2 g into bracket x square upon v square, and therefore v square is equal to 2g x square upon twice of y, bracket complete. And therefore when you simplify this equation, vc value will be what? V upon v theoretical, that is what we can also call as, what is coefficient of velocity? Actual velocity, that is v actual. Here it is mentioned by v upon v theoretical, and that is given by this formula, x upon 4yh raised to the power 1 by and 2. And subsequently these formulas also are there when you do the theoretical derivations, or as per the definitions also. What is CD? CC upon CB. Now CD is equal to CC into CB. It is the product of CC into CB. Whereas coefficient of contraction is the ratio of CD upon CB, and CD is what? Coefficient of discharge to the coefficient of velocity. Now what is coefficient of velocity? V, or theoretical actual velocity upon theoretical velocity. It is the ratio. How to find theoretical? How to find this ratio? You can find out by this equation. Now what is CD? What is the value of CD? Actual discharge upon theoretical discharge, that is the value of CD. Now here are some observations. Observations are as follows. A diameter of the orifice in centimeters, it is 2.2 centimeters. Yes, that is 20 mm. 2 centimeters. Okay. So area of measuring tank you can find out, that is L into B. Okay. Now this is the observation table. Now in the observation table you can get the readings for multiple heights, that is multiple heights. Here you vary this h will be, for example, 10, 8, 4 3, or you can take it as 20 centimeters, 18 centimeters, 16 centimeters, 14 centimeters, 12 likewise, and you can find out the corresponding values of x, y, and measure the time for discharge, wherein you can find out the actual discharge. Then theoretical discharge formula you have seen before, by which you can find out CD. CD is what? Actual discharge upon, that is Q actual upon Q theoretical, and by finding out that, you can find VC. VC is what? Actual velocity upon theoretical velocity, by that formula just previously we have seen. You can go back in this video and you can find out this formulas, and subsequently you can find out the coefficient of contraction. Now vary these readings for various heads. You reduce the head, these values will change again. You reduce the head, these values will change. Okay, again you vary the head, these values will change. Again you vary the head, this value will change. Again you change the head, you get this readings. Now likewise you can do the calculations for CD, CC and CV. So by this also I have on the Google Classroom, you can find out, or already it is been circulated to you, the calculations. I have just told you the experimental setup, the procedure, how to perform the experiment, and all the details are shared with you, and then therefore you can find out these values. Okay, and you can also plot a graph, that is actual discharge upon versus head. Thank you friends, thank you very much.